Hi, it's Lori the Armchair Chef. This video, welcome to my channel. It's always nice to see people come. I'd rather do a live because I actually get to talk to you, but this one is an informative video. What I'm going to do is let you know what my crochet alongs are for the rest of the year. So you can plan if you like, you can coordinate if you like with other crochet alongs that are going on. And because we're all busy, this starts gift making season, and there's a lot of babies coming up. So some of these things could be done for gifts for new babies or for whoever family. You could make like say bags to put things in. You can make more than one, whatever. And I haven't got the price thing all worked out yet for anything after August, so that'll come later. But I want to let you know what I've got going on. So first off, I'm going to start with this month, which is Magical Make Along with Live Fantastical, Michelle and Cheyenne. It's Alien Month. I collabed with her. She does a monthly collab with other people. Don't have to be a creator. She has everything set for the rest of the year. Isn't that awesome? And most of us already know what's going on, so we can start working on our projects. And so we have a head start and know what we're going to do, because it's really nice to be able to plan. Yeah, I'm a planner. I'm actually what I am. I like planned spontaneity. It is a thing, and that's my favorite. I don't like, okay, tomorrow we're going somewhere. No, no, I need to know where we're going, and I need to be able to know what to do when I get there, and I need to know what I'm going to take, and yada, yada, yada. But I don't mind going, but I need to know. I need to plan for it. So, okay. All right. I got off track. August, aliens. My part of the monthly game is I'm going to be giving a prize. You can submit as many prizes as you want, any alien projects as you want. It's alien related, alien looking, alien, yeah, you know, aliens. Those things that are real. I have them. Oh, my babies are gone. I took pictures. Oh no, there they are. They're just laying down. There's one. I took pictures for my project. So I submitted that to Michelle. So that is the other thing. The pictures need to go to So Magical Michelle at gmail.com. She's going to be doing the presentation. She's going to send me a list of the people who have participated and how many projects they submitted. So I will be giving away a huge prize. If you go back to some of our videos, I've shown some of the package, the alien prize package is huge because I have been gathering prizes over the month, and I'm doing the same thing with Halloween. Yeah, as I go out doing my little shopping stuff, I'm throwing things in the prize package. It's fun. And who doesn't like a little extra gift package in the mail, right? You guys love it. So anywho, if you enter, I will give you two things on the wheel, two names on the wheel, if you submit more than one project. If it's two or more, you get your name twice to win the package. Let's see, do I have anything handy that I was giving away? Nope, I put everything over there. But I have a T-shirt. I have little aliens. I have a stuffy. There's alien-looking things. There's an alien duck, a rubber duck that looks like an alien. There is glow-in-the-dark yarn that is prized. Believe me, it's a prized possession because it's very expensive. Nobody wants to buy glow-in-the-dark yarn, if you get my drift. It's a prized possession. Now, reflective yarn you can get to add some stripes maybe into a sweater or a hat or something. It's not as expensive. I usually pick mine up at one of the online stores. I haven't done it for a while, so I'm not sure which store it was, but I have a whole tub full of just reflective yarn that I was able to get when there were good sales. So I haven't started using that yet, but So, okay, August aliens. If you have any more questions about aliens in the August, put it down below. I'm only going to talk about my games, and then as the other games come up at the end, I will let you know what I know already about the other games so you can coordinate with them if you like. So in September, I'm doing Halloween. So your Halloween project is going to be done prior to October. So mine is going to be you make something that looks Halloween that you can put something into. I already have a sweater. I believe I have a bag, which to me is like one of the most obvious things. A hat, you put your head into a hat, put your body into a sweater, not a shawl, not a blanket that goes over something. Um, you can do gloves, you could do socks, Halloween socks or slippers for winter. You could do a basket. There's some people that have that are coming up that have baskets on their playlist. You could coordinate a basket. Um, so yeah, that's my September game, and mine are like the first to the end of the month. That's my thing. And yeah, there will be a prize, at least, at least one. Then what I decided to do for October is instead of just breast cancer awareness, it's any awareness. If you want to do a different type of color for a different awareness, you can. A project related to that color or that awareness. If you want to make somebody a prayer shawl, if you want to make a blanket, you want to make a dishcloth with a ribbon on it. A hat with little ribbons on it would be really cool with the coming up for the winter. Some of you knitters, you can do that easier than us crocheters can. Or you could make the hat and then just crochet the ribbon to put on the hat for the awareness that you're representing. So that is my October. And what I will do when I make my October, I'm not going to do a playlist for October or September because it's so broad. You can do whatever you want. You don't need inspiration. Okay. I'm just saying. Now, let me see. Okay. October. Now, I will have a prize package for October, but we'll have a lot of pink stuff in it because that is what is usually is out there right now for October. We wear pink in October. That's kind of the thing that's out there. There's not a lot of other awarenesses out there. So there will be a prize package that will have a lot of the pink stuff in it. If I find other things, I can put them in there too. And then what I've got for November is special, different. It's going to be pumpkins, but I have my inspiration was this book, The Ugly Pumpkin. So I'm going to read you this book right now to let you know more about what my expectation is of your project. Okay. So this is a kid's book. I saw it when I was going through thrift books looking for things. And I thought, oh, November, perfect, Ugly Pumpkin. I didn't know what it was about till I got it and I read it. It's by David Horowitz. So I'm going to read it. The Ugly Pumpkin. This is signed to Mr. Allback from Ronan Byrne, October 19th, 2009. Don't know who they are. That just happens to be the book. This was a library book. No, I don't think so. Nope, it wasn't a library book. So this was given probably to a teacher, I'm guessing, Mr. Allback. So, and the writing is quite adult-like. This does not look like a child's writing. So, all right, The Ugly Pumpkin. I am the ugly pumpkin, as you can plainly see, or of 100,000 pumpkins, none are quite like me. I can read it in there. Okay. Since early in October, I've been waiting to get picked, but each time things start looking up, I may not do the inflections right, so. I end up getting tricked. Oh, he reminded me of Rudolph, right? They wouldn't let him play. A skeleton came for pumpkins one bright and crispy day. I asked if I could get a ride, but he laughed and said, "No way." And when I said, "It's getting late and I don't have a home," he rolled his eyes, said goodbye, and left me all alone. So I walked into November, where I happened on some trees. I asked if I could stay a while, and this time I said, "Please." The trees all started smiling, and then one finally spoke. "Take off your boots and spread your roots." Another cruel joke. Aw. "I am the ugly pumpkin," I shouted to the sky. And then it started raining, so I began to cry. Whoops. I took shelter in a garden that was overrun with squash. I noticed something very odd, and then I thought, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a squash. At last, it was Thanksgiving, and I found where I fit in. Now you know my story, so let the feast begin. This kind of unnerved me a little bit because I don't see any squash on the table. I was worried they were going to kind of cannibalize themselves. That would be kind of creepy. Happy Thanksgiving. Aw. So it's kind of a ugly duckling story. So what my thought is, what I want you to do is make a pumpkin, but don't make it like a normal pumpkin. Do something different. Make it unique. Yeah. What can you come up with that doesn't look like a normal pumpkin would look like? Just a orange pumpkin with a stem on it. That's what we all make pumpkins. Make it different. Do something surprising. Okay? That is my November game. Same as the others. There'll probably be a prize. January, the first through the end of the month. And yeah. Then what we're coming into is December. And what I decided to do was to do another Secret Santa for December. And I am going to allow you to use something you've already made. So why I'm telling you now is so that if you want to, you can make stuff now as you're going through the year. And you don't know who you're going to get. But there's a lot of times we'll make things and we can send it to somebody. It doesn't have to be made personally for them. It's just beautiful, and you want to send it to somebody. So yeah, that'll be it. You'll what we're going to do is in Thanksgiving, at the beginning of Thanksgiving, I'm going to start taking your names and who wants to play, and then by the end of Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to give you all your names and things. So it'll be like that week. That week we're going to do it. I'll be assigning people. You'll send me. I think I'm going to use somebody's questionnaire that they use that gives you some information I have some of them already that you guys sent me last year, but I want you to tell me something about yourself so I can send it to that person so they know things you like, things you're allergic to, so they can put together a gift package for you. And yeah, if you can't put together a whole gift package, that's okay. You can make something and send it to somebody. And I'll be giving you more information later, but I always give you an option to have somebody close to you. So shipping's not as expensive. Prices will be going up probably in October for shipping. It would behoove you to get Pirate Ship. Not all of you like to sign up for those kinds of things, but yeah, ask anybody who's using it. It's definitely a cost saver. When I sent out those 7 packages, the most expensive ones were $12. Most of them were $7 for a plastic bag with under 12 inches, under 2 pounds. Yeah. Even the one to New York was still $7 and it was over 2 pounds, but it was in plastic. So that is definitely a money saver. If you can do it, it would say it would. In these times, who doesn't want to save some money? I know not everybody has that ability. You do have to be able to print out a label. You have to be able to have them charge you in some way for the postage. I've never heard of them having a problem. It's fairly safe. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to include any other countries just because of what's going on. I will let you know later on. And what I might do is allow people who were willing to send to other countries the opportunity to do that. I don't know yet. I have to wait and see what the world is doing at that time with mail to other countries. A lot of people are not shipping here right now, so I don't know what it's going to be like in December. Things change day to day, seriously. So I have no idea. So now what I'm going to talk about are some other crochet alongs that you can coordinate with mine. Now, my September crochet along, Jackie at Crochet DHD is doing at the end of September, it ends in September. It's a Prince 80s theme, 80s cartoon theme. So you can put together something that's cartoons, Prince related, and coordinate it with my September project. September's also MJ's Off the Hook for Crafting Kitties, Creator of the Month, Creator Spotlight, I don't know, whatever that is. And so you could go get something off her playlist and convert it to something for Jackie's game or my game or all of them. Wouldn't it be great to get 3 done in one pop? Yeah. How much time would that save you this year? You could do like a basket in Halloween colors that are purple or cartoon looking. I don't know. You got imagination. You can figure it out. So, okay. Then we have October. I know a lot of people aren't. Oh, wait, September. We know what the September magical make along is. It's apples or harvest. So there we go. You can make a basket for harvest collection. Apples, anything you harvest, from what I can tell so far, information, anything that can be harvested or apples, that could coordinate with one of them, with the other one or mine. There's a lot of cartoons, 80s cartoons. I mean, I get the decades off because 80s, I was already in high school, so I didn't really watch a lot of cartoons. But whatever was there, there were still all the reruns, I guess. So, I mean, you have all the cartoons are colorful, so you have that, and also Prince, Raspberry Beret, Purple Rain, Little Red Corvette. There's lots of color mentions that could be used in the September games. And then there's going to be a butterfly for September that's going to be announced fairly soon. Very soon. So you might be able to coordinate something with the butterfly. You could get 4 projects done for September. And I'm not sure who else has something in September. If you guys already know what's coming up in September that I haven't announced, you can put that below so other people can find out about it too. Okay, so October is going to be for the magical make along. I do believe Michelle's going to let Cheyenne choose, and Cheyenne likes Halloween. So the guess is she's going to choose something Halloweenish, but it might be something a little different. So you can stay tuned for that. I will always be talking about other people's crochet alongs and make alongs. So um, I will also, somebody gave me a link to a Wikipedia or something that shows awareness subjects and the colors. So what I'm going to do is I will put that link below if you want to go take a look at that and see if there's an awareness you would like to choose that coordinates with crochet along, or if it's something's really meaningful to you, you could pick that. And then I have my November, the magical make along. I don't know what is in November. No, Jennifer's doing it, so she hasn't spilled the tea yet on what her subject is going to be. I personally I like knowing so that I can say, okay, I want to make this. I can start it now because I'm going to have 4 or 5 projects going. So I do like to know ahead of time. Surprises aren't always that great, not when we have to make a lot of things and gifts and people have babies coming. They want to do things for the babies. They can do that. So I'm doing the pumpkin thing, the special unique pumpkin. So other people, I don't know what her birthday is in November. So she's going to be doing something special probably for her birthday. I don't know what it is. And then we don't know what Crafting Kitties is. We don't know what anybody else is. There's going to be a butterfly as well. Also, keep your eye out for Lisa from Happy to Hook does a movie poster. She also will have a poster that will have colors in it. And she does like to choose something topical. So it's possible. I don't know what November would be. Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. I don't know. Macy's Day Parade. I don't know. So, and there's others that I have not mentioned that are having other things too. So keep your eyes open for those. And then the December, mine's the Secret Santa, but we also know December for the Magical Make Along. Lori Stories and Crochet is going to collab with Michelle. And if you watch the live Monday night, you know what it is, but I'm going to tell you now because people are already planning their projects. See how wonderful it is to know ahead of time so that you can start your project now and maybe play in more games. It's going to be summer down under. Yeah, Australia, because in December, it's summer in Australia. So I've already made a list of things having to do with Australia. You want to hear my list? I went and made a list. Okay, the national colors are green and gold. Actually, Australia is the continent, and they do have states or provinces within the country, but I did not want to list each one of them. But they said green and gold is like almost every sports team has a green and gold costume. There's like a list of 24 of them. So green and gold are their colors. And the flag is red, white, and blue with 5 7-point stars and 1 4-point star. So what I'm thinking, you could make a blanket, a star blanket. You can make a lovey with 7 points on it. 4 points would be a granny square, right? Almost. Yeah, 4-point star would be a little interesting. You'd have to do a dip in between the corners, but you could do it. So, and then green and gold also are good Christmas colors. So you could do something for somebody for Christmas and also qualify for your Australia. Some of the food items could be Vegemite, Tim Tams, fairy bread. Now, I never heard of fairy bread, but I saw it listed. So I'm going to be looking that up to see if I could actually make that. That might be interesting. And I've had Vegemite before. I may do a taste test for Vegemite. I bought it and I actually eat it because I have friends in Australia that I met in the 90s on the internet. And so they're up in the middle of the night. And I never get to visit with them anymore. But with my new job, maybe I can. Maybe I can get her to come visit me on some of my lives. And then some of the animals that are popular, known to Australia are koalas, kangaroos, emus, the crocodile, and a platypus. And of course, there's others. Kiwi is a big thing for Australia. Kiwi may be fruit, kiwi may be the bird, and Ugg boots. Ugg boots are come from Australia. So those are just the things I wrote down. And so that's going to be Lori Stories and Crochet collabing with Michelle and Cheyenne at Live Fantastical for December. And January's been picked. Somebody's claimed January already. Helix, Lexi at Helix Stitches. She's claimed January. We don't know what it's going to be yet, but February is open if anybody would like to claim February. Yeah, guess what? February, Valentine's Day, Pisces is the sign. Red hearts, lots of things going on. President's Day, lots of holidays in February. So yeah, you could base it on something going on in the world. You could base it on a holiday, anything really that you want. That's how I did August. I ended up buying some aliens, so I made it August Aliens because the TV show Aliens Earth premiered this month already. It's been premiered. I don't watch it, but it was a good tie-in. So my backdrop is aliens. Let's see. It's almost time for me to pull out the couch and switch it. What's the next one? Halloween. So mine is Halloween. So I'll be putting up a Halloween backdrop and changing my environment a little bit to be more Halloweenish, if you get my drift. So, okay. This is the crochet along video. I'm putting this out. So if you want to take notes, you want to ask questions, put them down below if you want clarification on anything. If any of you are doing any of these crochet alongs in a month and you would like to put yours down below, please do. That way more people will know about it and I will promote it when I do my videos, because who doesn't love making things for other people's videos too? So if you know of one going on, I know there are some. I think Coco's Crochet does a birthstone, and I really wanted to do that one, but I just couldn't do everything. What I'd like to do is stay in touch with which one it is, so maybe I could still do one during the month. I was able to get into Lisa's 1 month, but I wasn't able to get my project finished for the second month. I'm very excited about the pumpkin one. I can't wait to see what you guys come up for your unique twist on a pumpkin, not just a regular pumpkin, a unique twist on a pumpkin. Yeah, I have something already in my head. I found one when I was out looking around. Oh, if I can get 2 of them done, it'd be great. But if I can get 1 done, I'd be happy. But it is November. That's why I'm giving you guys this much time. So, okay, let me know if there's more crochet alongs down there. What I'll do is this video, I will refer back to this one for any future videos. I'll make a list. I'll link everybody that I mentioned down below. And if you give me any more crochet alongs that are going on, I will also put a link below to those in my description. And if you are doing a crochet along coming up and you would like to share with us, Wow Crochet, she does I'll add her in here. She has a lot of them going on. The 12-step blanket, she has a top. She's got yarn too, is still working on her duster. I think she just finished the pockets. That's going on. Camille's Creations, she's always got something going on. She's got a bag. She's got Tunisian, a secret Tunisian project if you want to make one. She's got going on over at her channel. So I'll have her down below. I know there's some I haven't mentioned because there's so many people participating. I love this community. There's so much going on. And let's see what we have. I didn't say who was sponsoring August, September for the Magical Minkalongs. Linda, our favorite moderator, Linda, who still can't get a membership from Camille's channel. Yeah. Somehow Nightbot never picks her for the free membership. So Linda, keep hanging there and you'll get one eventually. So we will, she's going to be collabing. She picked the apple harvest theme. I think because I was asking somebody to do it. Apples back to school, something like that, because it's fall. And when I was in California, we had a place where we could go up in the hills, go apple picking. And I miss it. I like going up there. I didn't pick the apples, but they have apple pies this high. And if you're there or if you're ever near, it's Oak Glen out in Ukaipa in the San Bernardino County. So yeah, it's off Interstate 10ish up in the hills. And there are farms up there. They've had fires, so I don't know what it's been like up there lately, but I would take my dogs up there in the winter and let them play in the snow. It's high enough to get snow. And apples, there's campgrounds up there for retreats and stuff. It's really a great place. If you're in the area in California, Southern California, where that's at, you can comment below how much you love it too. It's one of my favorite places. And I'm sure there's somewhere like that around here in Utah. If anybody knows, let me know, because I would really love to go somewhere like that. It would be kind of like memories of home, being able to go somewhere where they have the little farmers market and the fresh apples that are just picked, the week before, the day before. It would be nice. I don't know if the environment here is conducive to that kind of stuff. I haven't been around that much. There's too many tourists. Yeah, and right now there's flash flooding. Just don't come here right now if you want to go to the national parks. A lot of the stuff is closed because there's flash flooding. Just saying. We've had some rain. It's going to warm up again. So come in a couple of weeks. Our state fair is coming up in September. I think it's the 4th for about 10 days or 2 weeks. And it's a cute little state fair. If you're from California, you know what I mean. If you've ever been to the Orange County Fair or the LA County Fair, you know what I'm talking about. It's a cute little fair. But it's nice and homey. And I went there once, one of the first years I was here. And yeah, I'd like to go back. I went and saw Journey. I saw Journey there. And this year on September 11th, Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy is playing. And it's a Thursday. And it's almost sold out. And I actually, on my new job, will have Thursdays off. So I'm thinking about buying a ticket, but I really don't like to plan that far ahead. And I don't like crowds. And I subscribe to his channel so I can see his stuff anytime I want. I don't need to see him in person. I've seen him a few times already, but he's getting old. He's getting rich. You should see his cars. Oh my God, he's got a garage worth millions of dollars of cars. These people. He's a good businessman. Yes, he is. He's a good businessman. He had Tabasco with his face on it and his dog. I would love to get one of those. He has Funko Pops with his own likeness. I haven't got one of those yet. I'd like to get one, but I don't pay $40 for Funko Pops. I pay $50 for aliens. Yeah. But anyway, I regress. I'll see you soon. I haven't put up a video for a while because I haven't really had nothing to say. I haven't eaten anything. I've just been watching all your stuff. And so that's it. I'm going to go. And if you have anything to add, put it below. I will add links to things in the description if you tell me. So I will put a link to everybody I mentioned in the description so you can go check them out or subscribe to them. Would be great. So you have a few more days to turn in your alien. You can tell me you did one, you can show me, but you need to send the picture to Michelle for it to count. somagicalmichelle@gmail.com for it to count in the game. Oh, my neighbor scared me. She's very quiet. She must have dropped something. So, okay, that's it. I'm going to go. Okay, guys, thank you. I will see you in the next one, and happy crocheting. Oh, knitting. Yeah, sorry, knitters. Bye.